I was born in Colorado Springs. My dad was military, and I was back and forth between Chicago, Illinois, and here in Washington and Tacoma. So Tacoma's home ground, but I would say Chicago's still my home.
I grew up in Lakewood, Washington. I went to high school at Lakes High School, graduated in 2010.
I'm the only law enforcement in my family.
So with my stepfather he is a captain at the Pierce County Jail, and then my mother-in-law and father-in-law both work for Pierce County as well. My mother-in-law is a detective for Pierce County, and then my father-in-law is a sergeant with Pierce County, and then I'm the only stater.
So when I was at Eastern Washington University, I was looking at law enforcement because I wasn't able to go into the military when I fractured my tibia.
I was walking in to take my daughter to see my stepfather at the Pierce County Job Fair at the Pierce College, and there was actually a state trooper there who asked me if I had ever thought of becoming a state trooper. And so he had talked to me a little bit about that and then set me up with some ride-alongs, and here I am.
I applied to our state patrol, and here I am, and I love my job and everything about it.
What I remember about my academy experience, it was a really difficult time for me just because I had a 4-year-old daughter at home. So with our academy being a live-in academy, she had to stay with my parents Monday through Friday while I was at the academy, and then I'd come home on the weekends and spend all the time I could with her.
I was married in the academy. I had my daughter a month before the academy, so learning how to be a husband and a father, I mean, that was a lot. In going through the academy, I thought I can do it, and I wasn't expressing myself to anybody. I kept it all balled in, and not being at home Monday through Friday, only being there on the weekend, that was a lot on my wife, and you know, we almost separated at that point, and so I quit.
Graduation day was probably one of the best feelings ever. Getting to have my daughter pin my badge on me was an absolutely amazing feeling. It was such an accomplishment for a single mother at the time, and it means a whole lot to me.
It hurt not being able to do what I said I wanted to do. And when I applied back to the State Patrol, I was able to speak with my captain now, and I was able to tell him my story.
Going out and patrolling for the first time and stopping that first car, man, I was nervous. But yeah, it was great. I worked night shifts, so I worked 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. But yeah, I had a lot of fun.
And he saw the genuineness out of me, and he saw that I truly wanted this, and now he's my boss, which is so awesome because it came full circle, and he fought for me, and all I can do is thank him. And I would choose this job 1,000 times over because of what I went through, and I know that I won't ever want to leave this place again because it's nothing but home to me.
I grew up playing sports, so I've always been on a team, so I have that team mentality where I can work well with pretty much anyone. Whatever position I'm thrown into, I'll adapt.
I signed up for a job to help out others and to put others before me, and now it's our time to step up and to make sure that we're actually allowing them to get their voice out and actually hear what they want and make sure that we can do that in a reasonable manner.
I recently reached out to Mary Bridge Hospital in Tacoma to just go and talk to those children in the ICU or that are long-term staying, just so they see the good side of police officers, because a lot of people don't necessarily see that. So just getting in there and getting that connection with the community is important.
Being out there as a trooper recruiter and being able to go to JBLM, being able to go to the naval base, being able to go to these high schools, being able to even go sometimes to the elementary just to talk to kids and talk to adults, that is the utmost. And being a recruiter, being the face of the agency is huge, just to show them why I do this and why I love it.
I would choose to be a trooper over and over again. Just to be in my position now is incredible. Like, I am hiring people for the agency, so the people I'm hiring today, they're our future.
Being able to be in this position to help out others and to put them before our own needs is the utmost. And just hearing how people are and hearing what they want to do in this agency, that's the #1 thing I like to listen to, is what do they want to do here and what's their goals.
I was actually told by an individual that I was not going to make it as a trooper because I was a single mom. And being a single mom is a struggle as is, but for an individual to tell you that, it really lights a fire underneath your butt, that you want to show those people that you can actually do the job. So here I stand as a trooper, doing the job just fine, actually. And I'm showing those people that didn't believe in me that I can actually do the job.
In spite of what's going on around the world, I don't want that to influence me in a negative way. I always want to give my best. And when I came here, I want to make sure I stay to that true person and to that true nature. And so that's what I would tell that person. If they're ever hesitant, remember why they wanted to come here. It's because they wanted to share their voice.
I recently had an applicant reach out to me because she didn't actually think she could do the job. She had several people telling her that she couldn't do it. And with my story, it was great to express to her that she can actually indeed do it because she is a single mother. She is strong enough to do the job. But even though she didn't quite believe in herself, I told her I believe in her and she can 100% do the job.
Our motto will have meaning to the next generation of troopers. Because if it doesn't, then I feel like I failed at my job. Because my job is to make sure that I'm reaching out to the younger generation to let them know that we need to expand more than just that itself, that we need to actually go out there and see what else does the public need and what else can we do from here until then. And so my goal is to make sure that I can be able to do anything that I can to help out and make sure that the next generation is well prepared to hold up to that model.